Well, we have been looking forward to talking about good news.
Yes.
And we have some to share with you. Drivers are feeling less pain at the pump than they did this time last month.
Gas prices slowly declining from record highs earlier this summer. So the price of gas now averaging, and this is good news, really, $4.11 a gallon, because that's down by more than 70 cents a gallon from just 1 month ago. It's also 90 cents lower than in June, when gas prices hit the highest recorded average ever of more than $5 a gallon.
But we know that it still is painful. So we want to bring in Laura Sanicola. She joins us now. She's the energy, refining, and renewables reporter for Reuters to give us a little bit more of a check. So, Laura, break down for us some of the reasons why gas prices have dropped in recent weeks.
Great. Thanks so much for having me. So we started out the summer with very strong gasoline demand at a time where we had very limited refining capacity globally, in part due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, oil refinery shutdowns in the U.S., and that led to, as you mentioned, retail gasoline prices rising above $5 a gallon on a national average basis, which is really quite extraordinary. But those high prices seem to have been having the effect of reducing gasoline demand. Data from the U.S. Energy Information Administration is showing that gasoline demand has been trending lower for most of the summer and is a little bit below 5-year averages currently. So the reduction in demand is in part leading to lower gasoline prices at the pump, which consumers are appreciating. U.S. crude prices are also falling on fears of a recession. And when crude prices fall, gasoline prices fall, because U.S. crude oil and global crude oil, rather, is a main import in oil refineries. So when crude oil falls, gasoline prices falls, and that's what we're seeing today.
Laura, make us smart about the seasons and how they impact gas prices. Give us the ABCs on that.
Really, this is an interesting point.
Yeah, especially the summer versus the winter, which is a little bit different.
Yes. So the period between Memorial Day and Labor Day is called in the industry peak summer driving season. So that's when we expect U.S. gasoline demand to be the strongest. Curiously, it is not as strong this summer as was anticipated. And as I mentioned, that is in part due to the high prices that we saw earlier this summer have been affecting consumers' behaviors. So we're still in August. We have a ways to go. But it does seem like gasoline prices will be trending lower, at least for the next few weeks.
So interesting, too, how the summer additives also add additional cost to gasoline. Laura, I want to ask you about the Biden administration, because when gas prices were rising, there were many in the administration who said, don't blame us for that. But now we're hearing some in the administration touting these numbers. Is it fair for the White House to take credit?
I'm not sure whether it's fair. Generally, politicians have very little to do with oil market dynamics, especially right now when you have so many global causes of energy market fluctuations, including instability in Eastern Europe, global refining capacity lowered. But the Biden administration did announce a release of 180 million barrels of crude oil from the strategic petroleum reserves. And that is having somewhat of an impact on gasoline prices. When there's more crude oil in the market, the supply goes up, the price comes down. And as I mentioned, crude oil is the main import into refineries. So that has the effect of lowering fuel prices.
And Laura, this week, a group of oil-producing countries called OPEC Plus, they announced an increase in oil production. Is that going to have an impact on gas prices here in the U.S.?
So the increase is on the lower side. It could have an impact. It is difficult to say how much of an impact given the different variables, but the increase in crude oil into the market will have an effect on the crude oil price, and should be one of the factors leading to fuel prices going forward. So I know these are difficult answers to hear. It's tough to know. There's so much volatility, but really we are in an unprecedented volatile market, and so many factors are to be considered around the world.
Well, glad that they are going down. Laura Sanicola, thank you.
Thanks so much.